Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Actually, Appa don't know what to cook for tonight's dinner. Then somebody actually prompted Appa to make char siew. Recently there was another follower from YouTube also requested Appa to make char siew at home. So here we go. Okay, we are going to make char siew tonight, and it's going to be a very simple one. Now, first of all, you need to choose your meat. Make sure the meat that you've chosen is the tender type, because certain cuts of the pork, the more you cook, the harder it will get. So I'm using a shoulder loin here. Okay, this is actually the shoulder loin with a little bit of fat here and there, and the other part was actually quite lean. Now, I actually bought this from the supermarket. If you actually can buy it directly from the butcher at the wet market, then you can just ask them which cut is actually more suitable for char siew. If you want the most tender, you can look for this cut called mei rou. Okay, mei rou is actually the most tender, but usually Appa don't really like mei rou because it's too soft, too tender. Talk to your local butcher and ask him to recommend the cut for you. Okay, for the one in this video, actually Appa is using shoulder loin. Okay, so this one is not super tender, but tender enough and to my likings and with a little bit of fat. Okay, so it's really up to you. My family doesn't like anything too fat, which is too fat, so I have to choose the more lean type. Okay, so first thing first, we need to marinate the char siew. And the most important ingredient, if you don't have a char siew paste, now of course many of you will go out to the supermarket and buy the ready mix char siew paste, right? There are so many out there, but seriously, you don't know what they actually put inside. So Appa doesn't like those. I prefer to mix my own paste, as you all know. Okay, Appa makes my own curry paste. Appa makes my own braised paste, also everything. Okay, so what's the most important for a char siew is actually this thing called, never mind the brand, it's actually this thing called maltose sugar. Okay, people thought it's actually honey. Maybe whenever you see a very nicely glazed char siew, they always call it honey glazed char siew, but it's actually maltose. Okay, it's actually maltose sugar. So, but maltose sugar, you need a little bit of techniques to operate it. This is why you see 1 cup of water here at the side. This is actually meant for the maltose sugar. I'll show you how to use it later. The rest of the ingredient is actually to complement the flavor, to get a little bit of umami flavor and to get a bit of more reddish color. I'm actually using, this is actually coming from the red fermented bean curd. Alright, this is actually from the red fermented bean curd. The sauce coming from the red fermented bean curd. Not much, about 1 teaspoon here. Then about 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. This is about 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. This is about 4 tablespoons of Shaoxing wine. Okay, Shaoxing wine. Then we need some white pepper. And it will be good if you have this plastic bag with you, then to help you to marinate the pork later. If not, you can actually just use a normal plate and cover it with clingy wrapping paper. Okay, so we need to start marinating the pork. Okay, let's make the marination. Of course, we have the 4 to 5 tablespoons of Shaoxing wine, 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of this is oyster sauce. I try not to block the camera, so my position is a bit odd. Sorry, Appa always make all the video all by myself. I don't have any assistant. Sometimes my helper will help, but she will only help me to cut the ingredient. And this is this is actually optional. If you don't have this, forget about it. Just skip it, because the reddish color here we are going to get for the char siu, we are going to use it, it's actually from the maltose sugar, okay? Of course, it won't be as red as outside. The ones outside, usually they will use a little bit of coloring. Okay, a few dashes of, this is the white pepper. Okay, so now here's our maltose sugar. Look at this, it is super sticky and thick. So in order to operate this maltose sugar easier, is to have 1 cup of water here at the side, and always dip your wet your spoon with the water and also your hand. I already washed my hand, okay? And we will need to have at least 2 to 3 spoonfuls of the maltose sugar here. Okay, the maltose sugar will go down easier if the spoon is actually wet, but still you need your hand to help. Okay, this is 1 spoonful, another one. So the char siu sweetness is not coming from the honey, but actually from maltose sugar, yeah? This is 2 big spoonful of maltose sugar here. And then what we are going to do is we want to slowly mix everything together and let until the maltose sugar is nicely dissolved. It will actually take a little bit of effort. If you want to expedite this process, what you can do is you can actually put it over the stove and give it some heat, then it will grow fast, it will dissolve faster. The thing is, if you use it on the stove, then please make sure it has, after everything is dissolved, make sure everything is cooled down, then only use it to marinate your char siu later. Okay, so you give Appa a couple of minutes. I will come back when the maltose sugar is fully dissolved. Okay, this is after about 6-7 minutes. Okay, it took Appa a few minutes to really dissolve the maltose sugar and everything together, and you will have this very thickened consistency. Okay, you want to see this kind of consistency coming out, right? So now is the next stage. We can actually get ready your paper. If you don't have a paper, then you can just do it on a plate, okay? Don't worry. It's just having this paper will really helps a bit. I'm not even sure if my paper is big enough. I'm going to, if it's not big enough, then I will have to use back the normal plate. Okay, so I'm going to pour my marination into this bag. Okay, the marination is inside, as you can see from here. Next thing is to put in the pork. And I seal it first. I'm going to seal it again. Okay, I just seal it first. So this is what we have, and I'm going to use my hand to squeeze them around so that to make sure the pork is evenly and nicely coated with the nice char siu marination. Alright, okay, I'm going to open out again, and this time I'm going to try to release the air, okay, the extra air to release out. And seal again. Seal for the second time. This round we have less air inside, okay? We don't want the pork to oxidize, yeah? Okay, so let me wash this plate. Got to put my marinated pork here and put it into the fridge. You want to see my fridge? Let me first time showing my fridge to you all for those who want to see. It's quite a little bit messy. Too many people using it. Okay, open my fridge. Many things inside. Sorry for the mess. And I'm going to pull it. And here, can you see this thing here? I actually have a lower department here for me to put something that I'm supposed to cook tonight. So I'm going to put it inside. And it would be best if you can leave it overnight to marinate. Today I don't have whole night, but I'm going to, from now until cooking, I will be having at least 6 hours, which is, to me, is good enough. Okay. Okay, my char siu has been marinated in the fridge for the past 5 hours. 5 hours plus actually. So, and then I actually taken out a bit earlier just now, just for it to come back to room temperature. You don't want to roast your pork when it is still very cold, because what will happen is the surface may be burnt, but inside it is still uncooked. Okay, so you want to take out a bit earlier, probably about half an hour to 1 hour earlier, and leave it outside at the room temperature to let it come back to normal temperature. Okay, so now we are getting ready to grill our char siu here. I'm going to use my air fryer, so you all will have your different kinds of equipment. Most likely most of you will be using your oven. So I'm using my air fryer here. What I do here is this is the grill pan. Okay, I actually wrap the grill pan using one layer of aluminium foil. Remember, the shiny part is going to face the meat. All right, and then I'm going to raise the meat a little bit, so leaving some space in between so that the meat will be able to grill in a more evenly way. Okay, so let me gently take out the meat. Like I said earlier, if you have time, you can let it marinate overnight. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Later we will keep on flipping. Don't throw away this. Okay, we are going to use this to make the char siu sauce. So I'm going to put a bit of oil on the surface of my meat. And also the other side. Just a little bit. Okay. So let's move over to my air fryer then. Okay, we're going to position our char siu at the center. Okay. Close this. I'm going to use 200 degree. Mine is actually 205. It's okay. So 200. Adjust the temperature to 200. Okay, and 20 minutes. Roughly about we will apply some of the char siu juice later every about 5-6 minutes. Okay, so later about every 5-6 minutes, I will apply the char siu juice and also flip it over. So we will come back shortly. Okay, let's make the char siu juice or char siu paste. So you heat out a pan here, and this is the char siu marination we have just now. Put it inside. And I'm going to add in a bit more maltose sugar. Probably another 1 spoonful to really give it the nicely honey glaze color. Okay, I'm heating this up. So we will slowly dissolve this maltose sugar. When it is fully dissolved, then it is ready. Okay. Like I mentioned earlier, the maltose sugar can actually dissolve faster under a bit of heat, like what you're seeing right now. Alright, it's basically done. You don't have to really make it until very hot. It has dissolved within a minute, much faster than just now. And I can now off the fire and prepare. You want to prepare a brush like this, okay? A brush like this for you to brush the char siu sauce over the char siu every 5 minutes. Okay, this is after the first 5 minutes. Let me open this. Wow, we're starting to smell the very nice fragrance. So this is my char siu sauce just now. I hope you can see. And we are going to apply this generously over the char siu. This will provide the nicely glazed shiny for your meat later. Okay, and we need it to flip it over. This meat may need slightly more than 20 minutes because it's a rather big piece. I should have just cut it into half just now. Never mind. Okay, also we give it some very nice generous amount of the char siu sauce we just made. And close the lid and let it continue for another 5-6 minutes, and then I will apply the char siu sauce again. Okay, this is after another 5-6 minutes. Oh, we are getting there. So this is the char siu sauce time. Let's give it some real generous amount of char siu sauce. Okay, and I need to flip it over. I'm quite sure I would need I think almost about 30 minutes for this piece. So maybe next time when you do yours, try to cut it into smaller pieces so that it will definitely be cooked within 20 minutes. Okay, it's easier to control. This piece, it is indeed a bit too thick. Okay, let it continue. I will also add another 10 minutes here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll come back shortly. Okay, this is another 5-6 minutes. Wow, the char siu is really getting into a nice color. Let's give it a nice glaze of char siu sauce. And let's turn it around. Nice. Okay, let it continue. Okay, this is after another 5-6 minutes. Oh, the color is getting nicer and nicer, as you can see from the camera. Let's give it a generous amount of the char siu sauce. Okay, and I'm going to turn it around. That's the thing about cooking, the fun of cooking. You are slowly seeing your dishes coming into life. Yeah, generous amount of char siu sauce. Okay, let it continue. Okay, I have about 3 minutes left. I want to make the other side also more char. Okay. Okay. Turn it over. Okay. Let it continue. Look at how beautiful is the sizzling going on. Okay, this is after approximately 33 minutes. So it really varies on the thickness of your char siu. Okay, mine is, I would say, very thick. So I actually use a slightly longer time. Yours is with half of this, 20 minutes should be more than enough. Alright, so see, we have some very beautiful char siu color here, as you can see. So let's move it over to my kitchen. Okay, so here's my char siu. How do you know whether it's fully cooked or not? Two ways. First way, if you have a thermometer where you can actually poke it inside. If inside is more than 80 degrees and above, then inside is definitely cooked. Second way is more manual. Just cut the thickest portion open, cut it in half, and look at it whether the meat is fully cooked or not. Okay, if it's still very pinkish, then you may need another few more minutes. Okay, mine is definitely already cooked because it's 33 minutes already. It's actually very long for pork slice. So here's my char siu, and of course I'm going to give it some final rounds of nice char siu sauce. This is going to taste so good. Okay, here's my Cooking Appa's char siu. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page, you click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Alright, thank you very much. Bye bye.